Good morning, welcome to Rural Highlands Golf Course. I'm Tonya Tibbetts. We're going to check out 3 of the favorite resident holes here on the golf course. And to accompany us is my friend Bill. He is the Director of Membership with the Rural Highlands Golf Community. Well, I think I'm ready to go see those 3 favorite holes. Are you ready, Bill?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Who's driving?
I think I'm driving. So this is the 12th hole at the Monarch Golf Club, and this is primarily one of the toughest holes on our course. It's designed to be very tough. It's a par 5. It's for people that are going to play from the black tees. It's going to be a difficult driving hole. You've got to drive it in between the trees, over the sand and over the grass to get out to the fairway out there where you're going to make a big left turn and head down towards the green. So playing from these black tees, this is a hole where you think about it for a couple of holes before you get here, because you're thinking, I've got to hit a very accurate drive all the way through those trees and get it out into the fairway. If you can do that, if you can get it out into the fairway, then you're in good shape for the next shot. And then once you've got that 3rd shot under your belt, now it's time to score. So we need to hit a nice wedge or a 9-iron up and over the trees and land it on the green, which is going to roll from right to left. So you need to aim it a little bit to the right of the green. Hopefully it'll hit on the right side of the green and roll down towards the cup. Okay, hey, we're at number 15 now at the Monarch, and this is one of the prettiest holes we have here. As you see, as we'll look at the hole all the way down, when we get to the very end, the green sits right in front of a beautiful river, and it's got all kinds of birds and everything, and people just love it. The idea behind this hole, and this is a pretty difficult par 4, if you're driving from the back tees, you want to get it out there as far as you can because it's a pretty long hole. The good news is if you play from the tees up from this, it shortens it by 35 yards, so you got a real chance of having a good shot at par. The idea behind the hole is, as we look out at it, is to stay to the left but stay in the fairway. If you stay to the left, and you'll see later on that your shot into the green means that I don't have to go over the bunkers, and that's really important because it's a pretty good shot into the green. The other thing that you see is the difference in the color, and if you look on the left-hand side, if you miss the green to the left, you're actually going into Bermuda rough, and for those of us from the north, we never grew up playing Bermuda grass. Bermuda grass is very different than any other kind of grass, and it's very unique to Florida and other like Caribbean areas. And when the ball gets into Bermuda grass, it kind of sinks to the bottom, and so your ability to actually hit that thing out of there is sometimes questionable. It's very difficult, and it's something that we really have to focus on. But after you get your drive out there, you're on the left-hand side, hopefully you'll be able to hit it down to the green, avoid the bunkers on the right, and then you're going for a birdie or a par. So now we're at number 6, and number 6, as you can see, is a pretty daunting hole. I mean, we got the big tree on the right, we got the trees on the left. You got to thread it in between those two. And most of the time, if you really want to get the ball out into the fairway from these black tees back here, you're going to have to aim it at that big tree and hit a draw so that it'll draw back into the fairway. There aren't very many people here who can actually take a driver and actually aim it at that tree and hit it over it. It's a long carry. There are some advantages though. If you move up to the next set of tees, you have a real opportunity to go directly over the water to the green. And there are many of us who actually can go at the green and actually have a shot at an eagle that way. So that's kind of exciting. But most of the time, if you're playing from here on the black tees, you're going to hit it out to the fairway, then you're going to turn to the right and you're going to hit it down to the green. And one of the challenges is you've got to be able to hit it 180 yards in the air, not rolling, in the air, to be able to carry over that water from back here.
Thanks for coming out and joining us today on the Monarch Golf Course. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My information's below. Thanks so much, Bill.
Thank you.